It's been a dash to the polls in Maricopa County. Already, thousands have cast their votes in person and many others now getting their ballots at home.
If you're still waiting, you may want to check your voter registration status. One voter reaching out to ABC 15 asking, how do counties track their voter rolls? And can you be taken off the roll by mistake? ABC 15's Nicole Valdez explains.
At the polls today,
I came prepared to stand in line because this is such an important election.
Linda Mattinson, like many, wanted to be one of the first.
I am as excited today as I was in 1972 when I cast my first presidential ballot.
So she made sure
that I was still listed as a registered voter. So it doesn't hurt, it's easy to do, go online and check to make sure that you are still, you still exist in the voter rolls.
It may not be a familiar term for everyone, but a voter roll is a county's list of active, eligible voters who've registered. But according to state law, county recorders can and should update and remove some voters.
And the reason for that is to keep our voter registration rolls as clean as possible. We are a robust vote by mail state in Arizona, and we want to make sure that we're not sending out extra ballots to folks who are not going to receive them.
Elections expert Catherine Coleman was formerly the deputy recorder for Maricopa County, and she says counties remove voters if, for example, someone has died or moved out of state, or at least the county. Arizona law also states voters who've been convicted of a felony will be removed. But this week, we got a message from Susan, a 78-year-old from Mesa.
I experienced it 2018 midterm elections, and a friend of mine experienced it just now the other day. Her voter registration had been purged from the record system of the voters.
Hi there, Susan. This is Nicole Valdez with ABC 15 calling. How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
She's lived at the same address for the last 8 years and says she's voted in every election.
How did you realize that you had been purged from the voter rolls?
I checked, so I ran to the Mesa office when I found out that I wasn't on the registry. And the gal there couldn't answer as to why my name had been purged.
How can something like that happen to a voter?
Most common is mail getting returned. So if any sort of election mail that she had received in those prior 2 years had been returned, it would have put her on that inactive list.
But there are a few other reasons that aren't so obvious. For one, if you move to another address in the same county, but don't update county recorders' records, you could be moved to the inactive voter list. And if you end up on that list, then don't vote for at least another 4 years, you could be removed for good.
I just wanted the people to be informed that they should really check their voter registration in the state now that we have this extension. I don't care whether they're registered Republican, Democrat, or Independent. They have a right to vote.
But know this, if you are on that inactive voter list, you can still vote. You can just go to the polls and update your information there. Now, if you are removed for whatever reason, you can re-register either online or this year you can do it at a vote center. Now, if you want to check out whether your voter registration status is still active, you can head to my.arizona.vote. And as always, you can email us at yourvote@abc15.com if you have any problems or want to know more. I'm Nicole Valdez, ABC 15, Arizona.